What up, y'all? It's your favorite couple,
Monica?
and Marcin. What you been doing?
Nothing.
Tell him.
Nothing.
Tell him.
Nothing.
It's on the topics of our video today. I mean, not video, podcast. Tell him.
I was on TikTok.
Okay. I just wanted to get it out at the beginning,
Uh,
but now, again, we start with what's happening in our lives.
well, there's a lot happening.
Yeah, you'll tell him. You'll tell him.
Well, I mean, maybe it's not a lot, but there's this one thing
Yeah.
that's going on. And
Why is that funny to you?
I don't know. The thing is, you guys, that Monica,
I was waiting for that. I was
Okay.
waiting for you saying I, and then I was like, please tell Monica.
Monica, tested positive for COVID-19.
Woohoo! Boo, 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 boo. Congratulations.
Today it's Friday,
Yes.
so I got my test done on Tuesday,
Mhm.
and yesterday I got the results back, and I'm positive.
I still don't know why you're so happy about
I
that.
mean, it's just funny because I do feel well. There's not much going on with my health right now. I mean, everything's fine. I just felt like a tiny little bit sick, but it was just nothing. And it turned out that one of the lawyers in my company tested positive. And I found out on Monday. So I was like, okay, I feel a bit sick. I need to get tested. But I did it just to be sure that I don't have COVID. I didn't think that I'm going to be positive.
But then you felt that in your chest area, like a tiny bit.
Yeah, but I thought that I'm just like,
But have you ever had those symptoms before when you were sick?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Okay.
mhm. So I wasn't like, okay,
Okay.
it's COVID. I just thought that I should get tested because I was like, okay, if God knows how I'm positive too, then I want to stay home and, not to be contagious.
Mhm.
And it turned out I'm positive. Yay.
So I have not been tested,
Yeah.
but I'm guessing I'm also positive or I'm just immune to that.
Yeah, well, you're positive, probably.
Unless I already had it.
Yeah.
But then you would have it
Yeah,
before.
yeah,
So now
yeah.
would be the second time.
Yeah. So he's not going to get tested.
Yeah.
Because like we're staying home together,
Hmm.
so it's just like we're gonna be on quarantine, like
Yeah. Self quarantine.
self quarantine. I mean, my quarantine is still like 10 days to go.
Yeah, but then nobody actually called you and told you have
Yeah.
to be on quarantine.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just weird. I don't know if because there's like tons of sick people here in Poland.
Hmm.
So maybe it's because it's just like they are unable to do that.
Yeah,
To
maybe.
call everyone and to
Mhm.
check on everyone,
Mhm.
which I get. We're staying home. That's
Mhm.
that's it. We're not seeing anyone. We're not going out to do some shopping, anything. We're staying home for the 14 days,
Yeah.
and we're asking our friends and family to help us.
Yeah. And I
with
don't like
everything.
that. I mean, not that we have to ask them, but we cannot go out.
Yeah, but it's just 14 days, so we're
Yeah,
gonna be
it's
okay.
just or it's what's the opposite of just? That's a lot of days.
Yeah.
From one hand, it's just 14
That's
days,
a
but
lot of
then it's a
days.
lot of days.
Yeah, it is, but we're gonna get through it.
Why are you yawning?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Every episode, you yawning.
I know, but I mean today and for like last 1 week,
Huh?
it gets dark at like
Yeah.
4 p.m. and now it's 5:12, and I'm ready to go to bed right now
Honestly, me too.
because it gets like dark super quick
Mm.
right now. So yeah.
But then in the morning, I don't have really that problem to get up, which is weird because I had it like a month ago, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, because there was this time change, so now the sun
But you think
comes
it makes
up
that big of
earlier.
a difference?
Well, it's an hour of a difference, so.
But now I'm waking up at 7, no problem. But then
Yeah.
I was waking up like 9, and I still was feeling like I want to go to bed.
Oh, okay. So I don't know what's happening. Maybe COVID is just good for you,
Maybe.
and you're just like, oh, okay, I'm ready to do my thing.
Or maybe it's the przesilenie,
Oh, okay, yeah,
Christian
like the.
something for.
Oh my
What's
God,
it, what's
what's
it
the?
called?
Oh,
You're
hold
gonna
on.
Google? Okay.
I'm
She
gonna
gonna Google. In the meantime,
I'm gonna Google two things.
let me tell ya, this is something that we both discovered. The moment you
Solstice. I'm sorry, solstice.
solstice, is it pronounced solstice? Solstice?
Solstice.
I know I know
How
the
is-
word, but I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, I don't know those little.
is it gonna work or not?
I don't know.
Solstice.
Solstice. I don't know those glyphs. I don't know how to read
Okay,
them.
yeah.
But what I was saying.
I don't know. I wasn't listening. I'm sorry.
Yeah, of course. Every time she's doing something, she cannot do the other thing. So
yeah. Well,
she's
yeah.
very, very one task oriented,
Yeah.
which drives me crazy.
Why?
Because when you're writing something or playing or doing something, you don't listen to me at all.
Yeah, I
like
don't.
at all.
That's true.
So why are you asking? Why is it bothering me? It's obvious that it would.
It's
It
just
would
the way
bother
I
you
am.
if you would the same,
Probably.
and I was you. Anyway, I was saying that this is funny because the moment you not realize, but you got your results, you are sure, you know that you're sick, you immediately feel like, ooh, ooh, am I having problems breathing? Like, does it normal that it hurts? Like, it was not that before the results, and right after that, I low key felt worse.
Yeah, the first thing, because I was like, okay, Marian, I'm positive. And he was like, I feel like my chest hurts.
But it really did. I'm not playing with you. It's playing with your mind. It's messing
yeah,
with
it
you.
is. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But we're okay.
Yeah, we're okay. Absolutely. So we don't think there's gonna be a problem with us, because if it would probably
We would
have
already feel
started.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we hope that we're gonna be whether we're not gonna have to go to hospital or doctor or whoever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the situation in Poland is crazy, just like Mom said, like 20,000 plus
Yeah.
cases daily.
Yeah. And like a week ago, there was like 7,000.
Yeah.
So like that escalated quickly. But on the other hand, like,
Let me just move the mic a bit.
okay.
Here.
So that escalated quickly, which is bad. But on the other hand, you know, the government is doing some things, but they're not really
Meaning the restrictions?
restrictions, but they're not very logical to me
Yeah.
at some points. So it's just like, we could have expected that.
Yeah. But then on the other hand, there's like huge protests
Yeah.
going on all over the Poland
Yeah. Yeah.
without that. All
It-
over Poland.
Yeah. All over Poland. Yeah. It's because of the new law that was established about abortions. And right now, the government decided that you cannot abort, like, I don't know what's the word, like the fetus that is,
Little.
it's not gonna live.
Yeah.
It's just gonna, like, the doctors are sure that it's not growing the way it should be, and
Yeah.
like the child's gonna die, like during the pregnancy or right after it's born. And you cannot abort it. You have to born the child, which is crazy to me. So there's like tons of protests. It's like it's going on for a week, I would say. Every single day all over the Poland. It's just like, it's crazy.
Yeah. But what's even crazier to me, this thing that what you said, that when the child is born, even if it's dead, the mother has to see it
Yeah.
and
name
give it a name.
Yeah.
This
which
is
just like,
ridiculous.
yeah, and it's, to me, it's like something that makes me think twice if I really want to get pregnant in this country. Because what if, God forbid, I get pregnant and doctors tell me like the child's not gonna live?
Yeah.
It gonna be born without brain or something. It's just gonna die straight away.
Mhm.
Why do I have to be pregnant for 9 months? And during these 9 months, I would have to know that my child is gonna die, that I'm not gonna be a mother.
Mhm.
You know, it's just crazy. And
Yeah,
I
it
just
is.
I cannot even think of that. It's just like it's stupid.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
But at the end, do you think they're gonna change the law?
I don't know. I hope so, because it's just like there's gonna be protests like all the time. It's not gonna stop. Like, women are so mad.
Not only women.
Yeah, not only women,
Yeah.
but yeah, there's a lot going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a lot, really. Like, I was at work on Monday, and I had trouble going back home.
Yeah.
It took me quite a while,
Yeah.
and I got back home only because I was taking the tram.
Mm-hmm.
If I was going by bus, I wouldn't be able to go home.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be. There's a lot going on,
Yeah.
really.
People all over the streets. Like
Yeah.
all over.
Yeah,
Mhm.
there's a lot going on.
Yeah. Other than that, I think we also said last podcast or even 2 podcasts ago that you changed your job. And look at you now.
I'm changing my job again. Yeah, that's what's going on. Yeah,
Do you want to speak on that or no?
I'm just changing my job
Why?
because I have an opportunity to do that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Not gonna pull your tongue or however you say that in English.
Yeah,
It's probably not that, huh?
I don't know.
Okay. So let's talk about TikTok.
Yeah, go on.
TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, for you who don't know what TikTok is, you live under the rock. But I think my brother would not know what
Really?
TikTok is. Yeah,
Okay.
99%.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know. So we're not gonna explain what TikTok is.
Okay.
Do you think it's gonna live for a longer time?
Probably.
You think so?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. Vine was for how many years?
Vine was very short-lived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is basically the successor of Vine.
But I mean, TikTok is.
Someone's calling. I'm gonna take that. Sorry. And we're back.
Yep.
This is the second time in a row of our podcast when someone's calling you.
Oh,
That's bad.
well, I'm sorry.
I hate calling.
Well, yeah.
And when someone calls, I'm more likely to reject it than to pick it up.
But you always pick it
I
up.
always pick it up, but then I'm feeling like I don't want to talk to you. There are some people like my. Okay, I'm not gonna say any names, but when someone's calling and I see that him or her, he or she is calling, I'm like, I'm not gonna pick that up. But then I'm like, I will have to recall
Yeah.
eventually, or they're
Yeah.
gonna call again. So let me just get through it right now. But I really don't feel like talking to them. I have a bunch of people like that.
I get it.
Yeah, but back to
do.
TikTok.
Yeah.
So you think it's gonna live for a long time? I don't necessarily feel like.
Really? I mean,
I think this
the
is
app
a
is there
trend.
for like a long time now, I think.
Yeah,
So
but what is long? I think it's for like 2 years.
no,
tops.
it's more for sure.
But it's popping for 2 years.
Yeah, well,
probably.
probably, but still, it's like it's been there a while
Mm-hmm.
earlier. So I think that maybe it's not gonna be as popular because like there were times when Facebook was like number one, then
Yeah.
Instagram, now it's TikTok. So there's probably gonna be something else.
Yeah.
But I think that people will be using
Yeah.
this app. Like, we still use Facebook, even though there are quite a few apps after Facebook was launched. So
But you mean Facebook or Messenger?
no, just Facebook.
Okay.
Like,
I don't.
You don't, but it's just you.
Yeah.
I mean, people do use Facebook.
Yeah, old
plus
people.
they are using
Old people.
Instagram, and then they are using TikTok and other apps.
Mm.
So I think that it's gonna stay with us,
Yeah.
hopefully.
And this, why? I hope it's gonna go away.
No,
I
I
don't like
like being
TikTok.
on TikTok.
You like TikTok?
I like, yeah,
Watching TikTok because you're
Yeah.
not posting anything.
I'm
You don't even
not.
have an account.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't need one.
yeah, to watch it. I I don't like TikTok because it's time consuming.
It is.
It's what's the word? Addicting.
It is.
I don't have TikTok myself on my phone,
Yeah.
but we sometimes lay down with Mon and she's
Mm-hmm.
watching, and I'm watching with her,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm kind of dragged into it.
Yeah.
It's
That's
yeah,
just
it's
how it works.
mesmerizing.
Yeah.
So I hate that.
But you still watch these little clips with me.
Yeah, but I don't think that. I mean, from one hand, it's nothing bad,
Mm-hmm.
uh, except it's just time consuming and it's just you quote unquote wasting your time. I mean,
Mhm.
it's still fun, it's still entertainment, some
Yeah.
kind of.
Mm-hmm.
But then I don't know. I don't like that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I know that you do and you're gonna watch it, and I think I kinda made my peace with that,
Okay.
but then on the other hand, I still don't like it. Why?
I'm sorry.
Stop it, please. So that's TikTok.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about having an account and
No.
posting
No.
anything? You know, people make a lot of bread out of it.
Yeah, like it's okay.
We-
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay. Even if we're gonna have a dog,
Well, that's something different.
really?
Yeah,
Why is it different?
because I don't want to like be there on TikTok, like me, my face.
Oh, okay.
I just don't want that. I don't
Okay.
need that. It's not for me. But my beautiful doggo, well, why not?
I think our, but
Yeah, well, yeah, but mine, beautiful
she
doggo.
won't what you want. It's gonna be as mine as yours.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, why wouldn't I let people see this beautiful little face? Why wouldn't I? I mean, it's just that's different story.
Uh huh. Okay, so we're
Maybe
gonna
one day.
we're gonna have a count for a dog.
Well, I haven't decided yet.
Oh,
No, I wasn't thinking about it, but I mean, why not?
what about Instagram?
Why not? Like I follow some golden
Yeah, I know.
puppies on Instagram, and I have fun watching them. So
Yeah. Recently, I've watched the TV show, like it was Breakfast TV, and there was an interview with a girl who's just taking photos of dogs, and she said that most of her clients
Hmm.
ask for photos to post on social media.
yeah, and I get it.
I know you do. We're not gonna pay.
I mean-
we can find someone to do it for free. You know, for their portfolio or something.
Yeah, well,
What?
we'll see.
What?
I
Wait, no.
We'll talk about it when the
We're
time
not-
comes.
But there's no point for paying for that.
Honey, there is a point. If
What
you
is-
pay someone, it's probably the photos probably are gonna be better than
But if they're
No,
gonna be just for
free one.
Instagram or whatever, why if you're not gonna make money out of that?
because it's my little puppy.
But you can have
And
your.
he deserves everything.
He deserves your love, not pictures that you can have.
Well, I do deserve beautiful pictures of my puppy. My
So take him
beautiful
yourself.
pupper. Well, I'm an
With
eye
your,
photographer.
with your new iPhone and new camera set.
I don't have a new iPhone yet, so give me a few days.
What few days? 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
Why?
It's gonna be November 16th.
And not 6th?
6 is pre-sale.
Oh, okay. So okay, 2 weeks and it's mine.
3.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that was TikTok.
Okay.
Okay, let me choose some other topic for
Mm-hmm.
today. Okay, this one. Living with your parents when you're 30.
Oh Jesus.
What?
You don't live with your
Yeah,
parents
I
when you're
don't.
30. I mean, not you, like in particular. You,
Oh,
like
you as
everyone.
oh,
You
okay.
just don't. I mean, okay, it's not
That
like
easy.
that. It's
Yeah.
not that easy. I mean, I get that there are some situations that it's just better or more comfortable, or you have to take care of your parents, or it's just like there's this reason, like something that really helps you understand why
Mm-hmm.
someone who's 30 lives with their parents, which is okay. But if your parents are okay with living by themselves, and if you are a grown-ass person who have work and is able to earn money and is able to, provide for himself or herself, like get your own apartment. I mean, it's just not healthy in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not. I just mm-mm.
Okay, so what age you think you should move out?
Well,
Let's say you study or go to college in the same city you live in, where your
then
parents at.
then there's no point in moving out.
Okay.
If you, for example, you're from Warsaw and you study here, you don't have to move out just to move out.
Uh-huh.
But then you graduate, you get a job, like do something with yourself. I mean, or I don't know, live with your parents for 2 or 3 years, like save some money and then buy yourself an apartment or rent something. I don't know, but you cannot live with your parents like throughout all your young adult years because it's just like it's just not healthy.
Yeah. But what about Italians who live with their mamas for a long time and they cooking and their mama's boys?
I mean, I don't know if I know any Italian men
Okay.
around my age
Uh-huh.
or
You-
just any Italian men.
I was just about to
So
ask.
I what can I say? I don't know. They're different people than we are.
Yeah, I know. I know.
So, yeah.
But then what if someone tells you, I live with my parents because there's no need for me to spend money on someone's place if they're not about to get their own. And I'm just gonna chip in for a house, for food. I'm gonna have my own room. I'm gonna invite girls or guys or do whatever. And I don't have bad relations with my parents.
But does the person have a plan to move out like
no,
sometime soon?
no, because why? No.
Just unhealthy. I mean,
You're
get
gonna
your own
you're gonna
life.
die. I'm gonna take care. I mean, not die. I'm gonna take care of you when you're older.
No, it's just, I don't get that. I don't get that. I mean, everyone can do whatever they want to do. It's just something that I don't get. I wouldn't do that, and I think that it affects the child, the grown ass child, who lives with their parents.
Meaning how?
I mean, because their parents, they always want to know what's going on. They try to control you in some kind of way. Even if they say that they're not trying to do that, they're your parents. They worry about you, and you cannot live under influence of your parents like for such a long time. It's not good.
Do you know any grown people that still live with their parents? Let's say 30 or more.
30 or more?
Oh, sorry.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
I mean, you know my friend, but
Yeah, well, yeah, I do.
she's waiting for his apartment. But
Yeah.
then he's 32.
Yeah.
So when he was 30, he was still living, and he didn't even have a plan to buy it.
Well,
I mean, he had a plan to buy it sometime, because everything he earned, he just was saving up for not having a loan in a bank.
yeah.
This was his reasoning for that.
Which I get.
Okay.
Because I mean, I get it because when you get a loan in a bank, you have to give them back like twice as much.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So I get that he wanted to buy himself an apartment by like with cash, but on the other hand, like it takes years.
To
Like-
get that kind of money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like his plan was like, okay, I'm gonna be saving everything that I earn, and in 10 years maybe I'm gonna get myself the apartment. Plus, I need to furnish it and
Yeah.
do a lot of things. So I think, I mean, I get the plan, but taking into consideration the prices and everything, it wasn't the smartest plan. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
it just was not.
Yeah.
And if I was him, I would much rather borrow money from my parents and be like, okay, can you borrow me some money? I'm going to buy the apartment and I'm going to give you back everything that I borrowed from you, but I'm not going to take a loan in the bank.
Yeah. I mean, he still did get a loan,
Yeah.
150.
Yeah. And he didn't buy the apartment by himself.
Yeah.
So, like, where's the plan? I mean, I mean, I get that. If he had a chance to get the apartment, if his parents were able to help him,
Yeah.
well, of course, like it's okay. I get that. I mean, I also had help from my grandparents and parents when I was buying the apartment, so I get that. But the reality, unfortunately, is that it's almost impossible, like, to buy the apartment with the cash when you're not a CEO or
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's facts.
Yeah. And when you're in like this really good situation as your friend,
Sorry.
that you can just be at home with your parents and not spend any money, because he was able to just, like, you know, keep everything that he earns for himself, which is great. Like, I would say 50% of people have to rent the apartment or room or something,
Yeah.
so they're not able
Definitely.
to like keep the whole salary for themselves. So he had a really good situation going on.
Yeah, but then if you don't earn a lot of money, if you are chipping in for a house, the food, you're still not getting a lot, even if you're living with your parents.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But in general, I think living with your parents is cool till some time. But then, no matter how good your relationship with parents is, it also depends if you have family, meaning siblings. Small, it's not smaller, younger,
Yeah.
still living with the parents. Then you're living not only with your parents, but also with your brother or sister,
Yeah.
which can be a little crazy. You know how it is around siblings.
Well, I don't.
I mean, you as people, not you necessarily. But no matter how good your relationships with your parents are, they're gonna be some
Of
crux.
course. Of course.
When you are getting older, or
Yeah.
maybe more mature, and your parents getting older,
Yeah.
you are starting to see all the flaws, all the weird things they're doing, and
The differences
also-
between you and
it-
them.
yeah, and it only gets worse with time, with them being
Yeah.
older and older.
Yeah, plus I think that, like, spending some time separately
Yeah,
is just good for you. It's
Oh,
good for
definitely.
every relationship.
yeah,
So I mean, I've always had a good relationship with my parents, but our relationship is the best since I moved out.
okay,
I mean, it's just because we have each other for like this time in a week or in a month, but we're not together like every single day. So we spend the time together differently, and we wait to spend some time together. So it's just fun. It's nice. We don't fight. We just like being around each other. But if we were together for like 24/7,
yeah,
we would probably kill each other. I mean, it would just be like we are a lot,
yeah,
and like all together it's just like it's too much. It's good for like a couple of days, for a week maybe.
oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. But like we used to go on vacation,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
you know, just to city break or something, and it was fun. We enjoyed that. because we knew that,
It's gonna end
okay,
soon.
it's gonna be a week, and then
Yeah.
like my parents gonna go to their house, I'm gonna go to my apartment, and that's it. So that's fun.
And you're also out of the routine. It's not like you're going to work,
Yeah.
you're going back home. You're just on vacation,
Yeah.
drinking beer,
Yeah.
just sightseeing, stuff like that.
That's true. And the same thing with me being at my parents' house. I'm there like on weekends
Mm-hmm.
and Christmas and things like that. So it's also not a routine. It's not us going to work and then coming back home and things
Yeah.
like that. So it's just easier. And I think that it's good for like parent-children relationship.
Yeah. And I gotta say that whenever I don't remember when I was at home last time when my parents were there, because we mostly meet in Warsaw when they come in to see their grandkids. But I remember being there from Friday evening till Sunday during the day when I was living back to Warsaw.
So for a weekend.
Yeah, for a weekend. At the end of it, I had it enough. Like I was super frustrated. No, I mean I do have a good relationship with my parents. It's different than yours because they're different parents, they're different people,
Yeah.
different characters. But I'm not easily getting angry.
Yeah. I'm the one who gets angry
Yeah.
quite easily.
But there's something that triggers me in being with my parents for a longer time.
Okay.
For like weekend.
Because you're just different people.
Yeah. So I love you, mom and dad, but then after a few days, I have enough.
But I think that they think the same.
Yeah. My mom is always like, oh, that's cool you were here, but good when we
Yeah.
are not here.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that that's like, it's healthy for her to think that it's fun to have you there, but it's also fun when you're not there.
Yeah.
I mean, and I get that. I wouldn't want my children to live with me like forever.
What is the age?
Like,
We're
18
gonna
and
kick
get
him
out of my house.
18? So right after
No,
high
no,
school.
No, because, the situation is different because we live in Warsaw.
Uh-huh.
So if we stay in Warsaw and our kids are like, they go through high school and they want to study, then
You think they should stay at home?
I think that they should have a choice.
Okay.
That's the thing. If they want to move out, like, go ahead. Okay, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna give you some money. Just go.
Do your thing.
But if they want to stay, I wouldn't stop them. Like, just if you want to stay, stay. If you want to go, go.
Would you set some ground rules? Like you chip in some money, you go to work on weekends? No?
I mean, are you asking me if I would want my kids to give me some money for living at my house when they're grown ups?
Yeah.
No. Why?
Grown ups, you mean to what age?
I mean, grown ups
If
when
they're
they
30,
like they
it's still
graduate
living-
high school. No. Graduate high school and they're studying.
Okay.
Like,
as
they're
a-
doing
as a
something.
students.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want money from them.
Okay.
I mean, it's just like, I want my kids to, to be able to do anything that they want to do. And if them being, like, them studying and living with me, like, it's the easiest way for them to graduate, to get the diploma, then, like,
And what if they're studying on weekends and they were gonna go to work on weekdays and
and
they're
they
earning
want to
some
go
money?
to work. I don't want the money. Their
You
money.
don't want the money?
No.
I need the money.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, honey.
I'm gonna take it
No,
under
no.
the table.
The only thing
Yeah.
that I can accept,
Yes.
and let's say that it's not about the situation when my child is 30 and wants to live with me and do nothing. It ain't gonna happen. But the only way that I can see that is, and the only way that I accept is me giving money to my kids and not my kids giving money to me. I'm not taking money from my children.
You don't have to. I'm gonna.
No, honey. Ain't
It's
gonna
gonna be
happen.
my extra
No,
money
it's
for
not
my-
how
for
it
my
works.
shoes.
No, it's
I'm gonna buy
not
some
how it
Jordans.
works. No,
Of course it is.
no.
If they're working, if they're earning money, why not?
But that's
If they
their
wanna-
choice.
But
If-
they want to live in our place. You can rent a house.
No.
I mean, a
no,
flat.
honey. If
Apartment. Sorry, flat is
if
British.
our child,
Yeah.
let's say, wants to work on weekdays
Uh-huh.
and study on weekends,
Uh-huh.
I just want him or her to pay for the university.
Okay.
because it's you have to pay when you wanna
Yeah.
study on weekends.
But
That's
it's not
it.
gonna take all your salary.
So that's their money. They're going to work. I mean,
And that's my food. I need to pay for my food
no,
that I'm
honey.
giving you.
No, because if our child
Yeah.
wasn't working on weekdays and studying on weekends, then he or she would be studying on weekdays and then not giving us any money
But I
because
wanted
he or she wouldn't have any money.
I wanted them to work on weekends then.
No, what? No, what?
I mean, okay, but listen,
No,
listen. Studying on weekends is different than studying on weekdays because when you study on weekends, you have 2 full days of studying,
Yeah,
2 classes.
yeah.
But then when you study on weekdays, it's like full week of doing some stuff. So when they're doing the weekdays studies, I want them to study. I want them to go to school to every class and stuff like that. On weekends, relax, enjoy, have fun with your friends. But when you're doing the opposite and you're working for 5 days, then I need your money.
No, you don't.
Yes,
No, you
I
don't.
do.
Plus, studying on weekends doesn't mean that it's only you studying on weekends.
How's
It's like
that?
you have to do many things during the weekday. There's like you have to pass the exams. I've studied on weekends, and
But you have
worked
to do
on-
the same amount of stuff when you're doing studying.
Well, yeah, but I had like 4 days during the month, and not 5 days in a week to get over the material that it's required. So I had to work to go to the university on weekends.
Yeah.
Plus, I had to study in the meantime, which meant when there was like this examination session, I didn't sleep. I was like going to work, studying.
Because you don't know how
3
to
hours
study.
of sleep. No, I know how to study. I
No,
just
because you're a perfectionist.
well,
You would have
I
just
wanna get
studied
good
to
grades.
get a 3, to get a C.
Yeah,
C
I
is
don't want
enough.
to see. No, it's not.
Even D is enough.
Well, no,
No, D is
not-
not enough. C is enough.
no.
C plus. Listen, babe. Okay, situation like this. Hypothetical. They are studying, living with us. They finish studying. They pass the exam. Do you kick them out
I mean,
the moment they?
do you mean they graduate?
Yeah.
Okay, then they have to find a job and
Okay.
like move on with
Okay.
their life.
What if they? They don't have a job. They can't find one.
They can find one. I mean, if you want to find a job, you will find a job. Like your first job doesn't have to be, being CEO or whoever.
Yeah.
Like you can work at McDonald's.
Okay. So kicking them out or not?
Well, not kicking them out, but maybe suggesting that it's high, like is the time.
Do they chip in for the rent?
Well, let's give him some time to find a job.
What's the time?
I don't know.
I need answers.
Jesus, I don't know. 3 months.
3 months. Okay.
Yeah.
In 3 months, if they don't have a job, they just they're gonna leave.
So they cannot chip in because they don't have a job.
Okay.
So
but
we just kick them out and let them live on the street.
after 3 okay. Okay, what's the situation then? They don't have a job. They don't find anything suitable for them because they don't want to be on a washing, to wash dishes, or they don't want a McDonald's. They want to be a corporate job for 6K or something. They cannot find it because they have no experience. What about that?
Them being ridiculous by finding a job, about finding a job, right?
Yeah.
Then you have to move out. Because
Okay, so what are you gonna do? You're gonna tell your kids go live under the bridge?
I don't know.
That is why we need
Our kids are not going to be like that. You are not like that.
I know.
I'm not like that.
We need to prepare them that living costs, even if they're
No.
having any type of money. I'm not gonna say that they have to give us like 1K, just 200-300.
No.
Just for
No.
just to let
No.
them know
No.
that
No. If you're going to make our children give us money,
yeah.
I'm going to give them the money back.
I'm sure that you're gonna give them anyway behind the table, under the
Yeah.
table,
Yeah.
just like your parents
Yeah, because
do.
you see, I moved out from my parents' house when I was 18, and I was studying on weekends and working on weekdays. It was like full-time job,
Yeah.
and still my parents were giving me money for me to have a good life, and I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, and I appreciate.
And I want my children to feel just comfortable. From the day one when I moved out, felt comfortable. I never had to worry about the next day, about me not being able to live throughout the month with the money that I have.
Life is not about being comfortable. When you're not comfortable, you grow. When you're comfortable, you just settle down.
No,
And
my
you
mom
feel-
was also always comfortable. Always.
And look how she turned out.
Great. And still comfortable.
No. I think that they should know the price of the money. Like, you know?
So when they move out and they have their own job and things like that, we'll let them live on their own.
But what if they don't want to move out?
They would have to open, and trust me, our kids are gonna want to move out. Like you wanted to move out, right?
You're gonna make their life miserable.
Yeah. You wanted to move out, right?
Yeah.
And I also wanted to do that. And I think that
You
everyone
know
wants
how our
to.
kids these days, they just want to sit and watch TikToks.
Well, and I can blame
They're,
them.
they're gonna take it from you.
Yeah, probably. But no, we're not taking any money from our children. No.
But listen, what is the difference between them studying on weekends, having a regular job, well or not well paid during the week, then graduating, still having that job? What's the difference? Why they should move out now? And the other hand, why they didn't have to move out when they were studying?
Because
They have free weekends now. Nothing else changed.
yeah,
Nothing
okay, but
else.
I want to like give my children the like two options, let's say. Like they can go and study on weekdays or they can study on weekends and they try to get some how do you call that?
Job?
Yeah, okay, let's say
Experience?
Experience, yeah, that's the word.
Okay.
And that's their choice. They have like 3 or 5 years of studying, right?
Are they paying themselves? Or you accept the option that we are paying for weekend school?
No, if you want to work during a weekday and study on like on weekends, then you have to pay for your school.
What if they want to study on weekends and they don't want to work it?
Oh no, that's not an option.
Okay.
It's just being lazy. It's not an option.
But what if they, I have a vision. I want to start a business. I want to be on YouTube. Let me be on YouTube.
Okay, be on YouTube, but like study something in the meantime. Because if it's gonna turn out that YouTube's not gonna be like your, full-time job, then it would be good for you to have some kind of an education. So like in my head, there's two options. Of course, there's like probably 1 million of other options. But like I always like thought that my kids would be like, okay, you can study on weekdays and that's your main responsibility. So like take care of that. Or you can study on weekends and work on weekdays, pay for your school and like take care of that. Take care of your job, have some experience, take care of your school. Because, I think that it's just fair. And they have like this time 3 or 5 years, right? And then you're a grown up person. Like, get out of my house.
Oh no, man! I might still need the money.
No, you don't.
I'm gonna pay myself. Okay, so what if
Yeah.
you were in your hometown or your parents were here and you were born here, whatever. You had a job out there. In situation right now, we did the math. You are single. You live in there. Let's say you live in your hometown. There's a small town. There's not too many people to date. You have dated everyone this till now.
Okay, yeah.
No, nobody's good enough.
Yeah.
Are you living with your parents?
No, I'm not.
Even if they have a house and have good relationships?
I'm pretty
Let's
sure
be honest.
that my parents wouldn't want me to live with them. And I am pretty sure that I wouldn't want to live with them.
Okay.
So that's just it.
Okay. Didn't you be there like every day for
Probably
dinner?
not.
Okay. 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 I believe you.
Okay.
I believe you. But
But
I know a friend of mine who lives in Olsztyn, my hometown.
yeah.
She lived, because now she's in Warsaw, but she lived in Olsztyn when she was studying, and then I mean, I guess a year after that, when she was working, and she still lived with her parents, and she said it was fine.
That's her. But
Okay, so you don't think it's possible to have to not to have, but to keep good relation?
I think that it
relation?
is possible.
Okay.
But I don't think that it's healthy.
Okay. What if your parents? I mean, okay.
Yeah.
No, never mind. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
I don't have anything else right now, I think.
Okay.
But I still don't like your idea of not paying our kids, not paying us.
Well,
Even a slide just for food.
no, for nothing. I don't want their money.
Okay, can they at least cook and clean?
Well, that's up to you. It's like,
What do you mean up to me?
I know if you want them to, okay.
Of course I
If you
want
don't
them
want
to.
them to, it's
Because
okay.
this is cooking is mostly my thing, so
Okay.
of course I want them to cook for us.
Oh Jesus, okay. Okay. I'm okay with that.
Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. It's already 46 minutes.
Okay.
It's time to get out of here.
Okay.
I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Be prepared for the next one. Maybe we should drop the bomb on them soon. What do you think?
Well, maybe.
Maybe? Oh,
We'll see.
maybe. Okay.
Okay.
So stay tuned, guys. Better.
And I'm not pregnant, you guys. That's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, better listen to those podcasts coming. Yeah, thank you so much for listening. We are available on Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, iTunes. Yeah, give us good like, give us some good reviews, 5-star or whatever. Let us know if you have any questions, if you want us to talk about any specific topics. Hit us up on Instagram or email pkgamepodcast@gmail.com. The same on Instagram.
Yeah.
And yeah, one more time, thank you for listening, and talk to you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.